Alright, Shalom brothers. This is a war from the Mississippi camp, and basically I want to discuss this clown Batach. You know, me and a brother was talking earlier this week, and you know, basically we thought it would be a good idea to discuss a lot of things that a lot of guys don't know of what Batach was doing and why he's in the position he's in now and what led up to him being that way. Now, this all started back in basically 2009. Batach, he was head of his camp, you know, doing what everybody do. I first started getting in contact with the guy. He was constantly always reading and studying all the time, just going. He didn't ever take any breaks. Now, a lot of people would think that's good, but he never took the time to actually just understand what he was reading. He just kept on and kept on going. Now, basically, you seen the Texas brothers do a lesson on Isaiah 14 about the word cleave and how it goes back to anointed, and that's proof that that's talking about the Israelites in Isaiah 14:1. Now, we had already went over that back in 2009 with this guy Batach, you know, because Batach thought it was talking about the heathen nations. Then he was going back to his camp telling people that. Then he wanted to teach it. These are things that he was saying on the phone, and it's all witnesses to prove, to confirm what I'm saying. And he was always calling the brother Allah, the head of the Dallas camp, and Yashawamba, and Ariala, and I was always a witness. Well, I was always on the phone with him, a witness, you know, and you know, he always had questions and blah 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 blah, and he was always constantly coming up with another doctrine. He horribly broke down Ezekiel 1, talking about 12 stones and crap like that. He broke down Isaiah 14:1 wrong. And these were all things that he thought was so right that he was going to bring it back to his camp. Then, you know, that started confusion. You know? And let me see. Oh yeah. And basically all these times that he just kept on coming up with different doctrines, he called me one day with the Revelations 9 breakdown of what he thought it was. And when I heard it, you know, I was like, he got a good point. It does sound like Joel chapter 2 a little bit, yada yada yada, you know. So I'm like, you know, well, I mean, to make sure, we need to contact the elders, because I was always the guy to tell Batach to contact elders or elder brothers, you know. And because what Batach would do would bring that shit back to his camp, man, and tell and cause confusion, you know. So basically, with this Revelations 9 breakdown, he was talking about it goes back to Joel chapter 2 and missiles this and all that and whatever, and he got reproved. I told him to put me in on the phone call when he called Allah, the brother from Dallas, but he But, and I kept on telling him to, but he never did. He never did put me in that phone call. He never did let me know when he was gonna call him. Then one time he said that he was gonna call him, and I reminded him like 3-4 times, hey man, put me on the call this time. I want to know what's the deal with it. He comes back after the phone, after he gets done talking to him, saying that he confounded Shavala. He had questions that Shavala couldn't answer, and Shavala had questions that he couldn't answer. You know, whatever. But he was lying. He got reproved horribly. And this guy, he went back lying to his camp, all that madness. Then he came back. I get a phone call from the brothers from Texas telling me the deal, how Batach then got kicked out now. But he was only kicked out for a week. I believe it was a week or two. That was it. The elders just told him to chill, because they actually liked the guy. But now Batach was proud. He said he didn't want to beg. He didn't want to make it look like he was begging the elders, and that the Lord showed him the true breakdown in Revelations 9 and all that. When the elders did a video dedicated to basically him on the Revelations 9 breakdown. And basically Batach went missing. So out of saying that he don't want to make it look like he begging the elders to come back, see, that's proud right there. All you had to do is just tell him you had to understand it. But he went on this 3-4 month hiatus. I tried to call him to see what was up with him, but never could get in contact with him. Okay, he comes back 3-4. I finally get in contact with him about 3-4 months later, and he's and he said he wanted to come back, and the elders told him no. They told him to do it by himself, do the work by himself, and he may just be the elect. But guess what? Batach waxed worse and worse, and he didn't do that. Instead, he's lied on brothers. Like, he asked, why didn't anybody reprove him for going over Yakanan house? I know I personally talked to Ariaba about that. And then the brother Shavala cursed out Batach for doing that. So there you go. He's lying. He's trying to say that the brotherhood is 0% brotherhood in GMS. But this was the same guy who was saying that that people envy this brotherhood. Everybody wants to be in our circle. Everybody want to be treated because we treat each other so good. But now that he's out lying, man. So when the elders told him no, he went off and he did the work just for a little while. Then then the demons hopped on him and he started trying to come against the elders. Then now he's waxed so bad that he's coming up. He got different doctrines. So that's basically all I want to say on this guy, Batach. Because a lot of you brothers, you still trying to be cool with this man on the side and all that. Me and Batach talked a lot, man. And that he ain't right, man. He ain't right. That's all I can say. Alright, all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders. Honors to you brothers who out there sincerely doing the work. And Till next time on GMS Myth Destroyers 1, since I got flagged for making that Batach Count Chocula video, which they got taken down. I re-uploaded it on this page though. Alright. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barakathum. Shalom, brothers.